So, you know how you think back on life, something from a long time ago, and it was funny. It was already funny, but then you get a new context to it that just makes it even funnier, and you wish you could go back in time and tell you and your friends, like, oh, by the way. And so I was listening to Ween, which is a band that I was really into in my early 20s. And they have a song called Polka Dot Tail, which I always really liked. And we used to think it was hilarious because towards the end of the song, like right before he goes into the guitar solo, he says, "Help me." And he starts playing guitar, and it's a goofy song. And Ween, if you don't know Ween, um, you should look him up because a little side note, I was actually watching an interview between Dean Ween and uh, the guy from Primus, Les Claypool, and the guy from one of the guys from Ween, it was actually. And Les Claypool said that the Mollusk was like the best album that had come out in like 20 years or something like that. So if you're really into music and that means something to you, you should check out the Mollusk because Primus are obviously a legendary band. I mean, they do the theme song for South Park, and they also do a lot of other stuff. But the point is, on the Mollusk during Polka Dot Tail, right before he goes into the guitar solo, he says, "Help me," and it's like I didn't realize that that's a Hendrix reference. That is it Foxy Lady where he says, "Help me." Ooh, and he's making all these sounds into the mic, or maybe it's Purple Haze. I think it's Purple Haze. He says that, and so that just really just gives context to the joke and makes it so much funnier. I wish I had a time machine so I could go back to my early 20s and be like, guys, do you realize that this is a fucking Hendrix reference? Yeah, the more you learn. Anyway, that's all.